This is a top 15 matchup featuring ACC versus SEC. Two conferences geographically linked, and typically the ACC arrives with a chip on its shoulder and a point to prove when they face the SEC. Welcome to beautiful South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Herbstreit. Kurt, let's get right to the action. And here we go, the long-awaited kickoff to get this season started. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Hurricanes will get the first crack on offense today. And, of course, Kirk, in the age of transfer quarterbacks, this guy's been one of the most talked-about dudes in the offseason. Here he goes. First game with his new team. What kind of start can he get off to?
Yeah, it's a big question mark. And the one thing about this guy is he's been able to win his teammates over right away, become a great leader. Now he wants to get off to a good start.
First play looking to throw it. Aggressive call on the opening play. And he is wide open for a huge gain. He's in the clear. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
What a way to start this game. This quarterback saw a matchup that he liked. He had a one-on-one opportunity. He takes it, and there's the accuracy and the arm strength we've talked about with this quarterback. Full display here on the opening play for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stops at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the LSU Tigers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And Kirk, one of the fun things about this matchup, we get to see the debut of this freshman wide receiver. There's been so much hype, so much talk about him. Now we get to see it in action.
Well, this guy just has that rare game-changing ability, whether it's one-on-one and being able to win, get downfield, settling in that soft spot in the zone. He has the ability to go the distance every single time he touches the football.
They'll tackle him at the 27. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. They've got him, but not before he makes a 1st down at the 41.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
He'll hand it off. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Now it's 2nd down here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out.
Let's go to the camera view, man.
Play action here on 1st down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Canes will have to kick this away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The back's got it. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here. Move the sticks.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Snags the quick throw. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Looks to the left, pass caught. That's a solid gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A new set of downs after that completion. They're going to run it here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
Well, I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through the A-gap, was able to blow this play up.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack it.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And tell you, Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
Quick throw, catch made. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, LSU. They connect for 6. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Nowhere to run up the middle. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Tackle after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they've got him on the blitz.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Trapped again in the pocket.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Close to the tight end. And that one's picked off. What a play.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
The shotgun handoff here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He dumps it off to the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. LSU is now operating in the red zone. Now they call a run. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Coming up, the first snap in the red zone on this drive. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Reach for the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. 1st and goal, handoff. Touchdown, LSU. This offense is still clicking. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
And he will be stuck for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. His passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He lets it go on the move. Oh, and another incompletion. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The receiver grabs it, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And they bring him down. Walker's not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. And the Canes will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. And here's the return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll run it here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now big decision coming up here on 4th.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Choosing to return the punt. And the return will be brought down. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? he really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back.
Well, not a whole lot of options there for the quarterback. Ends up trying to pitch it out, get some yards, but not enough for the first down.
Offense comes out 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up the third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab made by the tight end. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. And he drops back in the gun. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for the passing game.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half.
The Hurricanes will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive game to get things started here in the second half.
And he goes nowhere. Stops cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. Out of the gun now on third down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on. We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
They'll run it from the gun. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout where they check him out. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. And he will score! Touchdown, Tigers! That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. But, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. It's a quarterback keeper.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. One of those critical third down plays coming up. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
He's got it with room to run. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense inbounds so they keep that clock moving.
The receiver makes the catch. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Here we go on fourth down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
Quarterback goes forward after one pass outside. Touchdown, Hurricanes. This offense cannot be stopped. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Oh, they got it. The kicking team makes the recovery.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Catch made wide open way downfield. And it's a long-distance house call.
interception in this football game.
Extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Leaning on the run game here.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, I can understand the play call here, backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, but you got to be careful of being too conservative, because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they are selling out against this run game.
Pass caught. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes it.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead, they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. There's the handoff. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out.
Detail injuries.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And they'll use the ground game here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is 3rd down. What do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Their last chance here. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
I mean, I hate to second guess here, but why in the world with this lead wouldn't you just punt the ball away and allow your defense to ice this football game? This now gives this offense great field position and a chance to really take advantage of it.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Running back grabs it on the screen. Spins away from defenders. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down mark. quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble now. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Caught quickly. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. He's running out of time here. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, missed opportunity here on third down. They're obviously going to have to go for it late in the game. Down by more than 3. They need a touchdown on the board. Let's see what they...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on fourth down.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stops cold behind the line of scrimmage. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today.